In the early hours of dawn, a tense silence hung over the Middle East. The skies above the Persian Gulf, already heavy with geopolitical tension, suddenly erupted into chaos. Reports began surfacing from Iranian state media. An Israeli F-35 Lightning II, the most advanced stealth fighter in the Israeli arsenal, had allegedly been shot down over Iranian airspace. The claim sent shockwaves through global intelligence communities, as the F-35 was considered virtually undetectable by enemy radar. But Iran insisted that their air defense network, enhanced by years of Russian and indigenous upgrades, had managed to track and lock onto the Israeli jet. The incident reportedly occurred during an unannounced Israeli reconnaissance mission deep into Iranian territory. Israeli defense officials, though initially denying the loss, later acknowledged a missing aircraft during an operation over the region, though they stopped short of confirming it had been brought down. The pilot's status remains unknown, with conflicting rumors suggesting he may have ejected and been captured by Iranian forces. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps released what they claimed was infrared footage from their KHORDAD-15 surface-to-air missile system, showing a missile homing in on a fast-moving target in the sky, followed by a massive mid-air explosion. The footage, though yet to be independently verified, quickly spread across social media, fueling speculation and raising tensions between the two nations to unprecedented levels. In Tehran, crowds gathered in support of the military, waving Iranian flags and chanting anti-Israel slogans. State TV hailed the downing of the jet as a monumental victory and a testament to Iran's sovereign defense capability. The Iranian supreme leader praised the armed forces and warned that any further incursions into Iran's airspace would be met with an even harsher response. Across the border in Israel, emergency meetings were convened by top military officials. Prime Minister's office issued a cautious statement, accusing Iran of provocation and stating that Israeli forces would respond, at a time and place of their choosing. The Israeli Air Force was placed on high alert, with multiple squadrons scrambled across northern and southern command centers. However, the twist in the unfolding drama came not just from the skies, but also from the diplomatic corridors of Islamabad. Pakistan, long a rival of Israel and a staunch supporter of regional Muslim alliances, released an unexpected statement of support for Iran. The Foreign Office, in a press briefing, condemned the Israeli violation of Iranian airspace, labeling it a clear act of aggression. Pakistan's military leadership expressed solidarity with Iran's right to defend its sovereignty and hinted at closer cooperation in regional defense. This declaration marked a significant escalation. For years, Pakistan had kept a cautious distance from direct involvement in the Iran-Israel conflict. But with this symbolic gesture, it signaled a potential realignment in regional allegiances. Intelligence analysts speculated that Pakistan's decision might be influenced by a complex mix of geopolitical calculations, religious solidarity, and growing cooperation with Iran on border security and energy trade. Inside Pakistan, the public reaction was swift. Many on social media applauded the government's stance, calling it a long overdue shift toward unity in the Islamic world. Massive rallies were held in major cities like Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad in support of Iran's right to self-defense. Prominent clerics and political figures echoed the sentiment, demanding stronger military and strategic coordination among Muslim nations in the face of what they termed Zionist aggression. In Washington and Tel Aviv, the reaction was a mix of alarm and strategic recalibration. The United States, a key ally and supplier of the F-35 program, expressed skepticism over Iran's claims but refrained from outright dismissal. Pentagon officials noted that if the downing were true, it would represent the first known successful targeting of an operational F-35 in combat, prompting urgent reviews into stealth technology vulnerabilities. Meanwhile, Iran seized the moment to reinforce its narrative of resistance. In a televised address, a senior military commander declared that Iran now had the technology and readiness to counter any modern threat, no matter how advanced. He issued a stern warning to Israel and its allies, stating that Iranian airspace was no longer a safe passage for enemy aircraft. The regional atmosphere grew more volatile. In Lebanon, Hezbollah issued a statement praising Iran and warning Israel against further, reckless aggression. In Iraq and Syria, Iranian-backed militias were reportedly put on standby. In the Gulf states, where Israeli relations had recently been warming, Nervous murmurs began to circulate about the fallout of the event and its implications for regional stability. Back in Tel Aviv, as military analysts parsed satellite data and electronic surveillance records, there was an unsettling sense that the balance of aerial superiority might have shifted. If Iran had indeed managed to down an F-35, it not only struck a blow to Israeli prestige but also raised troubling questions about the future of stealth warfare in the region. The skies over the Middle East remain quiet for now, but it is a fragile silence. Both Iran and Israel are reinforcing their positions, deploying advanced systems, and bracing for the possibility of escalation. And with Pakistan's unexpected entry into the equation, the regional chessboard has become more complex, unpredictable, and fraught with peril. As night falls once again over Tehran and Tel Aviv, the world watches, breath held, wondering whether this was a singular incident, or the opening move in a much broader and dangerous conflict.